Hello class, my name is Wallace, and I am in the United States Navy. I am a Master at Arms, which is military police, and I am proud of what I do every day. I am in Intro to Physics, and let's start learning. In this experiment, we will explore momentum in one dimension. The simulation replicates an air track on which two carts can move without any friction. For the first experiment, we will set the mass of the red cart to 0.5 kilograms and its velocity will be 0.1 meters per second. With the blue cart, we will set the mass to 1.0 kilograms and we will set its initial velocity to 0 meters per second. Once we plugged in our information, we will hit start and watch the two carts collide. With the red cart's initial velocity is 0.10 meters per second, with the second wagon, its initial velocity is 0.0 meters per second, with its final velocity for the red cart is negative 0.033 meters per second, which the blue cart is positive 0.0667 meters per second. When we check our data for our first experiment, we see the momentum before the collision for the red cart was 0.10 meters times kilograms over seconds, and when we see the blue cart is 0.0 meters times kilograms over seconds. When we add the total of both carts up, it equals 0.1 meters times kilograms over seconds. With the momentum after the collision, we have negative 3.3 times 10 to the negative second power meters times kilograms over seconds. And when we look over the blue cart, we have positive 6.7 times 10 to the negative second power meters times kilograms over seconds. When we add both of those up, we get positive 3.4 times 10 to the negative second power meters times kilograms over seconds. When we reset our systems, we will set the mass of the red cart to 1.0 kilograms. And then we will add the initial velocity before the collision will be 0.1 meters per second. For the blue cart, we will add the mass to 1.0 kilograms, and for its initial velocity will be 0.0 meters per second. Once we hit start, we will watch both carts collide. And you will see that the blue cart will move and the red cart will stand still. When we look at our data for momentum before the collision for our red cart, we got 0.10 meters times kilograms over seconds. When we look at the blue cart, we have 0.0 meters times kilograms over seconds. When we add the total of both carts together, we get 0.10 meters times kilograms over seconds. When we look at the momentum after the collision, our red cart has 0.0 meters times kilograms over seconds. And when we look at the blue cart, we have 0.10 meters times kilograms over seconds. And when we add the total of both of those up, we have 0.10 meters times kilograms over seconds. When we reset our system, we will set the mass of the red cart to 1.0 kilograms, and we will set the initial velocity to 0.1 meters per second. We will set the blue cart to 1.0 kilograms, and we will set the initial velocity of the blue cart to negative 0.1 meters per second. I will hit the start button and we will watch both carts collide. As you see, both carts move. When we look at our data, we see the momentum before the collision for the red cart is 0.10 meters times kilograms over seconds, and when we look at the blue cart, it's negative 0.10 meters times kilograms over seconds. And when we add the total of both of those up, we get 0.0 meters times kilograms over seconds. When we look at the momentum after the collision, we see the red cart with negative 0.10 meters times kilograms over seconds. And when we see the blue cart, we have positive 0.10 meters times kilograms over seconds. And when we add both of those up, we get 0.0 meters times kilograms over seconds. In conclusion, I can draw from this data is that if an object has an initial velocity and it hits an object that is standing still, the one being hit will have a positive velocity and the one doing the hitting will get a negative velocity. If both objects have the same weight and one is moving and the other isn't moving and they collide, the one with no initial velocity will move and the other object will stay still. If both objects are moving and one has a positive initial velocity and the other has an initial negative velocity, the sums of their velocity will equal to 0 and both objects will go in opposite directions.